How you doing out there, world? This is top exec Gerald of this Inc. 500 company called Five Links Enterprises. I basically took a look at this opportunity back in October in 2011. Prior to Five Links, I actually was in the entertainment business. But in 2011, due to the huge economic shift of the economy, I took a huge decline in my income, and I was brought this opportunity by a buddy of mine that was actually in the club promotions business that actually retired from the business completely in 6 to 8 months. So I definitely was open to taking a look at it when he brought it to me. And I remember seeing this overview, and the lady that presented the information made more money in a month than everybody I knew that made in a year. Not only that, it was also her lifestyle that impressed me. She actually got up when she finished sleeping. Her kids had 365 days of Christmas and 7 days of Saturdays. And she also had helped 8 other people become multimillionaires. So I know I was in the right place at the right time. Now we're going to get into talking about this company called Five Links. So who is Five Links? Five Links is basically a direct sales company, telecom, and technology company that's recently tapped into the energy market. And a lot of reasons why a lot of people look at our business is to maybe spend more time with your family, diversify your income. We know in this economy, having one stream of income right now is extremely dangerous. Or maybe just paying off some debt, or just setting up a college fund for your children, or giving back more to charity, or just giving back to a church. And the last one is definitely important, just having financial freedom, being able to do what you want when you want. All right, so a little bit more about the company. The company was founded on 5 key principles: vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. The company was founded in 2001 and has been debt-free since 2004. So guys, this is not a startup company. We basically went through the testing phases. It's been around for a whole decade. Our co-founders, who are Craig Gerald, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck, have over 60 plus years of experience combined in direct sales and telecom. So I definitely knew these guys knew what they were doing. And not only that, over the last 4 years, our company has grew at an 800% growth rate. Now let's just pause there, family. If your bank account was just to grow at 50% in the last month or so, would you be dancing in the office? All right? So that's just definitely impressive in this economy. Not only that, we was blessed to put $7 million into a 50,000 square foot world headquarters up in Rochester, New York, due to our success. And largely all this success is happening, guys, is because representatives come first. And that was very important to me, because usually if you work a job, we know if you get an unruly customer or something like that and you get back rude with them, you probably just lost your job because the customers came first. But I could talk all day about this company, but we can all agree that documentation beats conversation, right? So we're going to talk about some publications of other people that have been talking about us. We're going to highlight that first one up, the Inc. 500. Guys, we've been in that magazine 4 years consecutively, right? That magazine right there tracks the 500 fastest growing privately held companies in North America. I'm pretty sure if you was just to go downtown in your local area, in your city, it's over 500 companies, right? Not only that, guys, we was in your Success from Home magazine and your Business at Home magazine multiple times. And not only was we just featured, we was actually blessed to grace the front cover all the way to the back talking about nothing but Five Links. Also, we was in your direct selling news, and we also recently was ranked #1 in the Rochester Top 100. Also, on June 8th of 2012, we was featured in the Wall Street Journal, right? So a lot of people think when it comes to building wealth, you have to have a dozen degrees. But we all know that it's all about being at the right place at the right time, right? Timing and position. So we're going to talk about some wealth trends that some people got in front of. And because they got in front of them, they became multimillionaires and billionaires, right? First, we're going to talk about the PC industry. I know you guys remember when the computer was big as a room, right? Or you had a guy named Bill Gates who had a vision that one day to be a computer in every home, and now he makes $583 per second per day. Then we had the long distance industry. At one time, it was just a company called My Bell, right? You was only able to go through them. But then you had a company that was a railroad company called Sprint that stood for Southern Pacific Railroad International, and another company called MCI they took advantage of the deregulation of long distance. Basically, the government stepping in and breaking up the monopoly of AT&T and MyBell, right? Then we had the cellular industry. I know you guys remember that bit block phone, right? You had to be a doctor, a lawyer, or even a street pharmacist to even afford it because it was $1,000 to $2,000, right? So most people had a pager. And they had a roll of quarters and had to pull over and stop at a payphone, right? When was the last time you probably seen a payphone, right? It's a funny conversation today. But you had companies like Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, Wireless that came in and took advantage of that wealth trend and became billion-dollar players. How about the internet, right? The www era, right? Think about 20 years ago if you was invited to a Google meeting and it had showed up. You'll probably be right now sitting on your favorite beach drinking on a drink named after you. Right? So now we're going to talk about what we have our hands on here in 5 links, which is VoIP, voice over internet protocol, text marketing, and energy. All right. So we're going to talk about VoIP, voice over internet protocol, another fancy word for digital home telephone service, right? We have our own company called Global Links, right? And basically what it's allowing us to do is to cut consumers' phone service up to 50%. Prior to me becoming part of this company, my mom was paying maybe $60 to $70 a month on an AT&T bill. I got involved with 5 links. She now pays $14.95 a month, right? And not only that, guys, they had research that by 2013, 44 million U.S. households will be on this service. So imagine you getting paid now every time somebody makes a phone call, right? Not only that, we have GSP-10 where you can actually see the person that you're talking to through the computer. You can make phone calls off your computer. We have this for residential and commercial. We also now can get paid every time somebody downloads an app, guys. That's huge. And we have a multi-million-dollar state-of-the-art network up in Rochester, New York. All right. So, guys, what we're most excited about is the energy program, guys. This is huge. This is the biggest shift of wealth in human mankind. You got Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett want a piece of this, right? Because now the energy market has been deregulated, right? Giving the consumer a choice on who they want to get their energy supply from. This is 10 times the size of the telecom industry, right? Energy monopolies are being broken up. We have this for homes and businesses. So imagine you getting paid off one of your favorite hotels cutting on their lights, or people taking showers, or cooking a hot meal. And what we do is we help people save money on their energy bill, and every time they pay it, we get a piece of that pie, right? We have natural gas and electric, and this is a $500 billion industry. Imagine just getting 1% of that, right? Now, in addition to energy, guys, we get paid on a host of other services that people already use. 5 Links Mobile, right? I didn't know what that was prior to joining this company, but all it is Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, Metro, Boost, right? I'm pretty sure you heard of these companies. And basically what happens is by the consumer going through an independent marketing rep, they can get the phone or the hardware itself cheaper than actually going into a store, right? So you helping them save money. We also have 5 Link Security System, partnered with a company called Protect America, the #2 security system in the entire nation, right? And we also help people save money on that. Also, we partner with up to 40 providers across the country on internet. I'm pretty sure you heard of Time Warner, Comcast, AT&T U-verse, these companies. We're partnered with them, and by going through us, get deeply discounted, right? Also, 5 Links merchant processing services, right? We have the lowest merchant processing in the entire country. We're partnered with a company called Century Payments, right? Our rate is 0.98%. So imagine you helping a business save money on that merchant processing, and you now get paid every time a debit or credit card is swiped in that establishment. How about 5 Link Satellite TV? We're partnered with Dish, Direct, right? Verizon, Fios, and AT&T U-verse. And of course, we helping them save money on those bills. 5 Links Identity Guard, that's the biggest theft right now in the U.S., right? It's one thing if they kick in your door and steal one TV, they get your identity, they could get 100 TVs, right? So we help people protect their identity for as low as $14.95 a month, and we insure them up to $25,000, right? Also, we have text alerts, which basically help small businesses keep in contact with their customers. I'm pretty sure you saw American Idol where they say text your winner to 55469. Right now, you can get paid every time somebody sends a text message. We also have 5 Links Data Vault, which is another version of cloud, right? Help you back up your storage and your files in your computer. We also have Platinum Services, Business Elite, which is a suite of services that help small businesses grow, right? And also keep in contact with their consumers, right? So guys, these are products and services that we're already using. So this is not the convincing game, because we don't have to introduce somebody to something called lights or dial tone, right? People are already using these services. So we just show people how they can either make money or save money on these bills they're already paying. So we're going to get into talking about the making money part now, right? So when you first get started, guys, the first thing you want to do is you want to acquire 20 customer service points immediately. And 20 customer service points are services, they're not people. Meaning you can have 2 or 3 people cover multiple services. So the first thing you want to do when you get started is you want to get your website, which is Platinum Services. That's going to be 3 customer points. The next thing you want to do is get a Global Links product or service, which is a business line. They're going to give you 2 customer service points just for doing that. You already at 5, right? And they like to say the service that you can't get other people on is the one that you're not on. So majority of the representatives within the company, they're 13 points within their own home. Just give you an example. When I got started, myself, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, and 2 of my best friends were 20 customer points. When you do that in the first 30 days, they're going to pay you up front $500. The next thing you want to do is you want to find 2 other individuals that's business-minded, overworked, underpaid, sick and tired of being sick and tired, or just want to start a business, don't know how to. They get involved with you in the first 30 days. The company's going to pay you another $250. That's a grand total of $750. Now, we know for most people, it takes on a job 2 weeks to make $750, right? How about a couple phone calls and you're already in profit? All right. So we're going to talk about why we all really got involved in this opportunity. It's called residual income, guys. I know a lot of you all may know of the artist Michael Jackson. He recorded the record Thriller, one time, right? He got paid for a lifetime. Right, paid for a lifetime, made the most money in the entertainment business combined last year off of a record, and he's no longer even here, right? That's in the form of residual income called royalties. Or you guys may not heard of Will Smith, right? Haven't recorded an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air since 1991, but just last year he made $10 million off us still laughing at Carlton's corny jokes. He recorded an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air one time and got paid for a lifetime. That's called syndication, a form of residual income. So that's the same thing here in 5 Links, because I'm pretty sure you signed up for your gas, your electric bill, or your cell phone bill one time, and you're going to pay that bill every 30 days. And the brilliant thing about our opportunity, guys, is you can never pay the bill off, right? And just to show you that this is recession proof, guys, you have people right now that don't even have jobs, but their cell phone is still on. So somebody's getting paid. So my question is, why not you? So we're going to talk about this model. First, it starts with you, right? You're going to identify 3 key leaders that want to run with you in this business, right? And they got in business through you, but they didn't get in business for you, right? So, of course, they don't want to share their 750, so they're going to go get 3. That's going to go to 9, right? This is called exponential growth, right? Those 9, you may not even know them, but they got in business through those people, but not for those people. So what they going to do? They going to go get 3. That's going to go to 27. Now, we're going to stop right there. We know that these numbers are perfect, but people are not. So let's just say in 3 months, you grew a team total of 40 people, right? Let's just say you grew a team total of 40 people, but 20 decided to do something, right? All 20 of them get 20 customer service points times that 50 cents. Now, we pay up to $15 over there on the right-hand side, depending on your earned position, right, and the product and service, right? But let's just say 50 cents, just to keep it, just to let you know this is not get rich quick, right? So who in here could use the extra $200 a month, right? Now, that's an ongoing $200, guys. I know a lot of people say that's not a lot of money, but that's an extra $200 a month that's going to come in month after month after month, year after year after year for the life of that customer. Because how do you pay your bills? Month after month after month. So let's just say in a year, though, because this model will grow with or without you guys. So let's just say in a year, it went from 20 to 200, right? All 200 of them was taught how to get 20 customer service points. We keep it at 50 cents. That's an extra $2,000 a month, guys, coming in. Now that right there, I'm pretty sure that can change some things. That's an extra $2,000, right? That might can change your address, change some car keys, right? It could do some things for somebody, right? And I'm going to tell you this, guys, this is not get rich quick. This is a 3 to 5 year plan. So how would you like to look up a year from now and you going to work on Monday morning and your mortgage is already paid, right? That's an extra $24,000 a year, guys. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start right here for a minute, right? Let's just say you add a 0 right? Next to that 200 up there, right? And you growing this business for 3 to 5 years, guys. This is not get rich quick. This is a get rich option. But let's just say you add a 0 up there, right? Next to that 200. Now, by the law of math, you got to add another 0 down there where that residual income is, guys. And a lot of people, they look a little funny every time we say that you make $20,000 a month out of our deal. But guys, how can you not? Just think about just in the perimeter of your city, right? How many people right now are probably paying $100 or more on a cell phone bill a month, right? Just in your perimeter of your city alone, guys. So how can we not make 5 figures monthly? And a lot of people, that are real professionals and whoever's looking at this overview, some people say $20,000 a month is still not a lot of money. But I'm going to tell you this, guys, there's not too many people that's making $20,000 a month working 2 hours a day on a cell phone and a laptop. Right? So that's just huge right there. Right? So we're going to talk about some weekly pay because residual income takes time to grow. Right? So and the company understood that. So they put in some earned positions where you can basically get paid week to week by week in this business based off your production. So when you come in, you get your first 10 customer points out of your 20, get your first 2 business partners, you're promoted to the position of ET. Now, that position there, every time you introduce this business to someone or even your team introduces this business to someone, that's $25 paid up front. So you're ET this week, 10 people come in your business, next week you're paid $250, right? I'm pretty sure that can pay something, right? The next position is called ED, Executive Director. That's the endorse and deposit position, right? Usually right here, you really start to see weekly income. You get a $60 raise, so you're getting paid up to $85 now every time something moves in your network, whether you introduce this business or even your team introduce. How you get there, though, guys, you got to help those 2 people you put in the business get paid and promoted to where you just left from. You got to help them. Right? And now you can earn up to $85 every time something moves, right? Now we're going to talk about the next position, right? It's called National Director, ND, the decision position, right? We call this AKA the Comma Club. Right now you get a $55 raise. You can get paid up to $140 every time something moves in your organization. Right here, usually a lot of people start making full-time income in the business, right? That's why they call this the decision position, because you have the decision whether you want to go into your job tomorrow and maybe give your boss a pink slip. All right, it gets real right here at the ND position. All right, because let's say you're a national director, 10 people get started in your business this week. That's 140 times 10 next week. That's $1,400, family, right? So we usually get paid on Fridays on our 5 Links Visa card, right? So we're going to talk about the next position, which is Senior Vice President. Now you get a $30 raise. You're getting paid up to $170 every time something moves. But not only that, you're starting to get some benefits, guys, right? And these are our benefits. The first thing they're going to give you for reaching our first real leadership position is 5,000 stock options, guys, in a privately held company. Right, they're going to give you 5,000 stock options. Now, we know what happened when Microsoft went public. It was 4 billionaires created, like 2,600 millionaires created overnight when they went public. So, guys, just imagine having 5,000 shares of stock in our privately held company and we hit $1 billion over the next 5-6 years, right? What you may wake up to. Right. Next thing, they're going to let you go to BMWGlobalUSA.com, pick out any series BMW you want. The only catch to it is it got to be silver. Right. They're going to pay you up to $800 a month on that note. Next thing, they're going to give you a Global Links bonus. Every time somebody get a Global Link service in your organization, they're going to pay you $3 to $4 up front. Next thing, they're going to give you an annual vacation for you and a significant other every year, right, to wherever they go. Right? And it's usually different parts of the country or even out the country, overseas, right? And you don't have to pay for anything. Everything is on the company, right? Their appreciation to the leadership. The next thing, they're going to give you an expense account, pay you up to $1,500 a month to build business, right? Now, the next position, guys, in the comp plan is Platinum Senior Vice President. It gets real right here, right? They let you keep everything as Senior Vice President that you had, but they say we're going to make the BMW a hoopty. Right? Now you got the Bentley. And not only are they going to give you the Bentley, they're going to pay up to $4,000 a month towards the note. Send it straight to the dealership, guys. Right? And the only catch to that again is it has to be silver. All right? We like to say silver and free is just for me, right? Next thing, they're going to let you participate in the platinum pool. That's basically a revenue share of the entire company, right? I mean, guys, that's huge. Every time a new business partner comes in, anywhere in the company or a new customer comes in, they put it in a pool, and once a year, all the platinums get to split this pool up. Just this past January, we saw 17 platinums split up $1.5 million. All right. Not only that, guys, they're going to give you 5,000 more stock options. You're now up to 10,000 stock options in a privately held company. They're going to give the guys a nice Super Bowl ring, ladies a nice diamond pendant, both appraised around about $10,000. All right. Those are some pictures of our past platinums. Guys, people from all walks of life. We have a lady that was in pharmaceutical sales. We have a party promoter. We have a professional network on there. We have a guy on there that drove the bus for 18 years, working 80 hours a week, right? We have a guy on there that wasn't even from our country, was a sushi chef, right? First platinum out of the state of California. So we got people from all walks of life. Now, we all know this is a business, right? We didn't come to check out another job, right? So with that said, it's two ways to get started, right? A lot of people think it don't take money to make money. But guys, I went to college for close to 6 years due to a change of major. And I have two friends right now. They're called Sally and May, right? So I'm pretty sure we can all agree that it takes money to make money. And I just showed you some information, guys, that could generate millions of dollars for you and your family over the next 3 to 5 years. Two ways to get involved: $99 customer rep. Now, at that position there, guys, you only get paid for what you do. So it's almost like a second job. You get customers, you get paid. You don't get customers, you don't get paid, right? So a lot of people get started at the other position, which is IMR for $249. That's where we build wealth, right? Because not only that, we get to market all the products and services. We get 2 websites, one to market the products and services, one to track all your business activity, right? We get to market future services, guys. That's huge. They say the product that's going to take us to $1 billion hasn't even came out yet, right? You get to market energy in selected markets. You get customer acquisition bonuses. All right, customer acquisition bonus, get paid on customers you don't even acquire. You get open line bonuses, which is that weekly pay that I talked about. And you have the ability to earn up to $750 in your first 30 days in the business. And you're brand spanking new. All right, that's tripling your investment, guys. Guys, we are all products of the system, right? We have training and support, conference calls. We have the 5 Links University that teaches you this whole entire business. If you've never been an entrepreneur, it definitely teaches you how to become one. And we have local, regional, and international training events. All right, so at this part of the presentation, guys, you definitely want to get back to whoever invited you to see this information and definitely get all your questions answered, right? And I hope this information was very fulfilling for you and your family like it was for mine. And at this time, guys, we're completely done. We'll see you guys at the top, the beaches of the world, or the bank. God bless you and your family.